Hello Tubesters, yes I'm back again. I'm not even sure what the title's going to be to this one, but hopefully we're going to be resurrecting a long dead project, another scale model building project. I've been painting along, most of you guys know I paint historical war games figures for commission work, and I was been painting along some Saxons. Napoleonic Saxons means nothing to most people. And like most people, I have to have something on in the background, and it's always YouTube with me, so I'm like this because my laptop's here. I always put YouTube on. I don't put radio on. I can't stand DJs. Even the talk show ones, they just get up your nose. And I've got a big nose to get up. And I don't like TV. We'd have, trying to get TV in here and that, and you'd be doing this all the time. Yeah, I know the YouTube, but I can still be looking down. I look up occasionally, and that's good enough for me. And we go through things when we're painting, modelling, whatever. What we want to put on. And once I've run out of your videos to watch, I will usually. Who's that one going to be? That's one of the modelling channels. Sorry, I don't even know if I can turn that down. Let me just see if I'm not going to edit that out. I don't do editing on this show, not until I learn how to do it, and that could be a while. Right, I don't know if that's going to work, but we shall see. Yeah, so I play bits of music when I'm into it, and I like my country music. I like a lot of different music, but I like my country music, and I'm a big fan of the group Alabama. I imagine a lot of the American guys will know what I'm talking about. And one of my favourites of theirs is Dixieland Delight. It's one of their mainstays in it, and I've often played that going down the road. I've always had pickup trucks and a varying either four-wheel drive. But when I was doing the tree business, I have two-wheel drive pickup trucks with the twin-wheel single axles, tippers. And I'd have four-wheel drive pickup truck, and just to get to obviously places to work to, and usually pull the other one out the mire. Anyway, I'm a pickup man. I like pickup trucks, but I particularly got into the American pickup trucks. They've just got, especially, I do like the 50s and 60s ones particularly. I just think they've got a lot of character to them. And as you guys know, I started, sorry, I'm trying to prepare it to show you the box. I don't know why, because you've seen it already. I was going to do a Chevrolet. Is it a 66? No, it's a 65. I was going to do the Chevy. Now, as I've said to you guys before, I get, whether it's my head problems or just lots of modelers and figure painters, they go through the same thing. You start a kit, and you either just lose enthusiasm for it because you've gone off the subject, or it's a problematical kit. Whatever the reason, you just go, what? Nah, let's move on to something I'm enjoying, because it's a hobby, and if we don't enjoy it, what's the point? Anyway, it's a Gav Ramble. Stay with it. Remember, tune out. just have it on in the background. It doesn't matter that you don't understand after. And he said something else, and so after the rubbish that I waffle on about, just stay with it. I'd got Alabama on, different ones of theirs, but I kept, as we always do. My wife gets mad because when I like a song, it just keeps getting press the repeat, and so I get away with it in the daytime when she's at work, and I'm playing Dixieland Delight and that, and on that one, if you go to the official video, and I will put a link to their official video, it's from the 1980s, and they've got all the different pickup trucks, in the video, and I just thought, oh, here we go. See, you just need something sometimes. What I'm trying to get, you need something to push you to, just have another go at something. So that was the catalyst, and then something more sad. Joe Diffie came up, well, you know, John Deere Green, and more importantly to me, the Pickup Man song. Well, I hadn't realised Joe passed away last year, another victim of COVID. And I've had a lot of enjoyment out of that song because I'm a pickup man, and I have always been. You know, I've never modelled cars. I'm not a massive car buff, I never have been, but I've always liked my pickups. And it was only watching my Maras make their cars, and occasionally a pickup would come up. Charlie Max made a few of them. I just like them. I like the custom versions, you know, whatever. You know, I particularly like the customs, all the paint. You know, I'm a painter, so I'm a sucker for paint colours and stuff. And I thought, I'm going to do this, and I'm going to do this as a tribute to Joe Diffie. If you don't know again who Joe is, I'll put a link to the description. People, you know, bands, they make a lot of money. Singers make a lot of money. It's their job. Most of them start from humble beginnings, you know, and a lot fall by the wayside. But they give us a heck of a lot of enjoyment, and especially on times like this. I can't take my pop out because where I go training with him, again, my pop is 9 years old, but I take my pop out. We can't go anywhere because in our country you're supposed to just go out your door, more or less walk around your estate, your housing estate, or, you know, if you're in a city, you know, certain block, whatever. That's what they're asking you to do. And, you know, I'm not volunteering for anything. Not with my age, you wouldn't want near me, near a vaccination centre, but I will do what I'm told. And plus I don't do a lot else outside anyway, but my outside of my little prison here was going up the common with my, in the country. So the common is a heathland. I don't know, outside the UK it's common land for the people. So it's wood, it can be woodland, heathland, so more open spaces, but with bracken and sparse woodland. Well, this is for my Canadian American and anybody else who doesn't understand what I'm on about, because you've got a lot of land and you can probably go to a lot more places, like my mate Sean with his off-road thing. Sorry, Sean, I keep forgetting what it actually is. Trail thing. But you can do all that. We can't. We're not even allowed to really, officially, we're not even supposed to go off-road. And I'm not with COVID, we're not even supposed to go off-road because we don't have a lot of land that can be, most of it's all privately owned anyway, and what it is, they don't want four-wheel drives and motorbikes turfing it all up. But I'm rambling again. But the music of, you got guys like Joe, guys like Alabama, you know, and you can name whatever you're into. It doesn't have to be that type of stuff, but they give us a lot of pleasure. As I say, I can't. My wife takes my pop round the housing estate. He gets a few dummies, as we call them, which are training dummies, canvas filled, sawdust, filling a canvas tube up with a throwing toggle at the end. And we've got these tiny little pocket handkerchief gardens, as we call them in the UK, with which are, you know, a few feet down and a few feet across. So that's my prison exercise yard. So the music, like the Pickup Man, like John Deere, and, you know, Dixieland Delight, it takes me places I'll never probably go, but I like the music, you know, and these guys are giving me a lot of pleasure, and I'm humming and singing badly to them as I'm painting. So this, because he's sadly passed, is going to be my tribute to Joe Diffie. And I know that my Mara Charlie Mac is doing a finish it up February build, finish it off February, something like that. I don't know if I'm going to claim to be officially joining it because, again, I've got a scrambled head. So what I'm saying to you now, I might be running out of steam again 2 weeks later. I'm hoping not, because it's going to be like a tribute, I suppose, build. You know, I don't know what you call it, tribute build as such, but in my head this is a tribute to Joe Diffie. And all the pickup men out there. Makes it sound a bit dodgy, doesn't it? But all of us that love pickup trucks, this was our song, and I've often hummed it when I've been going around in my own. So just to just to remind you all. That's the one. You've seen them loads. You know, it's a common one. I like it. Although I like green, I'm not 100% sure about that green. But probably a lot of you won't remember. I've got a bunch of colours, and this is what I'm doing. I was going to do a close up of it. I don't think I'll bother. I'll just talk to the camera because it's going to be like this. I haven't even got my specs on, but copper BMW something. But it's a nice coppery colour, metallic. The rims are going to be whatever that is going to be, but it's like a very fine goldy colour. I've got some seat texture, which you can just about see there, and the black is going to be, it says Le Mans now for a Ford GTE. Now I'm not sure how that black's going to come out yet. I'm slightly worried. What I've done so far to the build, this is where it's all stalled. I've been cleaning up the pickup bed. Have I cleaned up the seat? Seat's been taken off and I imagine cleaned up. I can't put my glasses on when I've got all this on because the lights bounce off my glasses and go all green. Been putting the engine together. The floor base, hang on, got lots of little bits that I've been putting in storage here. Floor base, I believe, is all cleared up. Inside, I'd put some sprue goo, and somewhere, I have no idea where at the moment, there is the chassis rails. For the life of me, I don't know where, but I have been cleaning them up. Apart from that, no, I don't know. I'll find them soon. I hope so. Or it'll be a pickup on a Tiger Tank chassis. But I've got a box of still to be cleaned up stuff there. So not only am I completing the Tiger Dio and the Tiger Tank, Tiger Tank's all done. I'm still debating, and I probably will go for putting some type of, if I've gone this far with the Dio, let's put the blackout material round. I'm looking over there because the Dio's there. The only dry brushing I've got left to do is the little barricade you can see in the one corner. That hasn't been touched at all yet, but all the other side of the fascia of that bust up building, that's all done. So I've got that to do. What else? A couple of weeks time we start the T34 group build. Greg Riley's, so this will probably have to be running conjunct, you know, if I can get this done in a couple of weeks, great. I'm hoping to. I'd prefer not to be running two kits at the same time. That's probably how I got burnt out before. But Greg Riley is running the T34 group build, and he may even be doing a Facebook page for it. I'm not sure yet, because there's a few people have been putting their hand up saying they're wanting. By all means, anybody that wants to build a T34 of any description, as long as it's got T34 in it. No, you can't build a Tiger Tank and just put T34 next to it. It has to be a T34, but it can be, you know, they must have made engineering T34s or whatever. You know, it can be anything. As long as it's T34, it could be a driver training one. Whatever you want to do. If you want to build a T34, doesn't matter what your skill level. If you've never built a tank before, if you're one of the best builders in the world, and we've got some of them on this group build, then we've got some numpties like me. Sorry, I'm the only numpty. The others are just people that haven't built a lot. Ooh. How to alienate people. Yeah, I'm the only one that's a numpty. Take that back. So yeah, anybody that wants to get in on that, please do. It's just a bit of fun. There's no time limit to finishing it on. You know what I mean? It's just saying, yeah, you don't even have to start it in, you know, like 2 weeks' time. It's when you want to do it. We're just having some fun with it. Again, it's just a group of YouTube buddies just all getting together. So if you want in on that, you know, just go to Greg Riley, 1 in 35 scale models, and just shout it out to him that you'd like to join. Most of you know Greg anyway, but you know, just in case, you know, dip your toe in the water and have a go. So yeah, I've got that to do. I've got busts to paint. Yeah, I know, snigger. You know the busts I'm on about. And ongoing commission work. My Saxon commissions, as I say, is almost, I'm not that far from about 8 figures from finishing that, and they've all got to go on a base, so a bit longer, but it doesn't take long to base them. And then I've got another 18mm commission to do, and I've got a 28mm commission to do, all Napoleonics, so it'll be a good distraction, and I'll be showing a few of those as we go. So, but as long as I don't distract myself too much, nothing gets painted. So yeah, I'm going to be trying to resurrect that Chevy. I'd always planned to do it anyway. It was just, stop being scared about filling some holes and spraying some metallic gaff. How hard can it be? I mean, old Tom, you know, Rambler 69, he makes it look easy. But bear in mind, I mean, they don't call him old Tom for nothing. He's been at it a while. Although actually, I do believe he just had a hard paper round. He's actually about 28. But we all want to be an old Tom. You know, absolutely top-class modeller. Great singing voice, so I'm told. A face that's launched 1,000 ships. Probably sunk a few as well, but we won't go down that road. Yeah, so that's the plan. What I'd also wanted to say as well is I wanted to do a few of these, maybe not this particular one, any one really, the pickups. Actually, old Tom's actually sent me another one, and I've got plans for that one, because that's going to be an old Tom tribute pickup truck when it gets done. Could be a couple of years. No, I'll get it done this year. But what I planned to do was, when I do, I'm painting away, I'm chuckling away to myself all these ideas, and I've got I wanted to do different pickups with a connection to my different YouTube buddies, my Maras. So I'm not going to go into all the others yet, because it's taken me this long just to even get, you know, I did 3 pieces, 4 pieces, and put it back in the box. So I'm not going to make any promises, but I've got a plan to do a pickup truck with a scheme for each of the people that I could think could be connected to that particular pickup truck. So we'll see how that one goes. But definitely that next one is going to be an old Tom tribute. Tom, just go about your normal business, because you could be waiting a long time before that one gets done. Didn't turn that down, but didn't turn the phone down. The only other thing, as I say, about this Chevy build that's being resurrected, I'm not sure with the engine. I mean, I've messed about with engines on my own over the years until they got like the Starship Enterprise, but I see the guys putting in the plug, the spark plug distributors and the wires and all that type of stuff. I don't know if I'll go that far on this one, only because I'm not confident enough it's not so much I don't mind doing it, I just don't know what the hell I'm doing. You know, and I know I could just get some pictures of engines and do this and do that, so it still might happen, but I'm also want to push this on. You know, if this was all about the paintwork, getting things level and getting smooth paintwork in that, like old Tom does. So, one last screenshot. This is, let's get it right, 65 Chevy sidestep pickup truck, 2-in-1. Alright then, we don't have to worry about that one because I'm doing the custom one, but this is going to be round 2. Let's get it built. And once again, rest in peace Joe Diffie, and thank you very, very much for the music, Mara. Wherever you are, you've left a great legacy behind you, and I'll still be humming the tunes as long as I'm on this planet, as long as COVID allows. Right, look after yourselves, guys. I hope everything's going well with you. Just keep busy, as I do. And if you're worrying about not getting enough sunlight, have 4 lights on you. You look like you've just come back from the Caribbean on holiday. Not a problem. No, look after yourselves, guys. Keep building, keep painting, and we'll catch each other on a video very soon.